Hi, my name is Allan Maleche. I'm the Executive Director of Kelin. Kelin is a non-governmental organization that's based in Kenya that focuses on human rights and is also part of the Digital Health Rights Project, or DHRP. I'm honored to contribute to this important discussion on digital rights and digital health from a legal and global South perspective. Let me begin by introducing digital health technologies as things that are transforming how we access, deliver, and experience healthcare, from electronic medical records to artificial intelligence-powered diagnostics and mobile health applications. These are innovations that are very promising and seek to bring more development and access to healthcare services. But these developments or this use of new technologies also introduce new risks, particularly around one's right to privacy, particularly around the issue of consent, particularly around data ownership. There are also concerns around surveillance. Are people monitoring you as you use these health apps? And also discrimination. Are people treating you differently because of the data and information they have about you? And so in many global South contexts, including Kenya and Colombia, digital rollouts often outpace legal safeguards. So the development of technology is moving faster than what the law is and what the policies are. So sometimes technology is moving too fast than what the legal framework provides. And this then creates vulnerability, especially for communities that are already facing marginalization. This includes people such as folks living with HIV, LGBTQ persons, sex workers, young people, who are all seeking sexual reproductive services. At the international level, we don't have a binding legal document or framework that governs digital health with a human rights lens. While the UN has got instruments such as the UN Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights, the World Health Organization Digital Health Guidelines provide guidance, but these are not binding documents, and as such, enforcement and compliance with these documents is very weak. In Kenya and in many other African countries, the existing laws are fragmented. Some of the data protection laws are not very aligned to the needs of the current country because they've either been supported by donors or European countries to be able to tailor-make them for their needs and not for the needs of the country. And some of the data protection laws are also outdated because they have not been aligned with what is going on with the development in AI and technology. And so many of them do not recognize the digital harms, and that leaves a big gap. Worse still, political and religious interests sometimes weaponize the use of digital tools, also through surveillance or misinformation that targets vulnerable groups. So this is why it is important to embed human rights into the design, rollout, and regulation of digital health, as this is not just optional, it is something that is important and something that is essential. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, and it's not all bad news, but across the global South, civil society and legal advocates are pushing back. In Kenya, we have experience using strategic litigation and advocacy, where we have challenged the use of biometric systems, where we have challenged the use of collection of data of people living with HIV and their use to prevent them from getting essential services. So we've used legal measures in a way that will ensure that data that is collected is not done in a discriminatory way, but also introduction of AI or digital tools such as biometrics are not done in a way that harms certain populations. And so through the Digital Health Rights Project, we are working with partners, including Uniandis, to generate evidence and co-create rights-based standards for digital health and governance. We are also seeing promising practices, such as the Kenya Data Protection Act of 2019, though implementation remains very uneven because of funding concerns. What's clear is that solutions must be context-specific, community-informed, and grounded in the lived experiences of those who are most affected. As we look to the future, we must ask, who designs digital health tools? Who decides how data is used? And who benefits or gets left behind? Legal frameworks, laws, and policies must go beyond protecting systems. They must protect people. That's the heart of work that we do at Kelin and what DHRP is striving to advance through the global South-to-South collaboration. Thank you for your attention and thank you for engaging in this vital conversation.